1 John chapter 4.
Thank you, Otis.
Thank you, Otis. 1 John chapter 4, John warns us, do not be duped by the ways of the world. No matter how tempting it is, no matter if it's the easy path, the path of least resistance, do not cave in, right? With every single decision we make in this life, we are to run it through the filter of, does this honor God? Is Jesus at the center of this decision I'm about to make? What will the impact of this decision I'm about to make be on the rest of the kingdom? And if we can't answer those questions with a clear conscience, that means the answer is no. Do not continue pursuing that decision. Say no to it. Because the world will do everything it can to tempt us, to lure us into the darkness. John wants to remind us and encourage us, always run things through the filter of, how does this honor my Father? Am I putting Jesus at the center of this decision, right? Now, even in Revelations, it says this, because John wants to warn us, there's going to be false teachings. There will be false prophets, false teachers who will mislead, misguide the people here on earth. And there will be a day of punishment for those people. In Revelations 22, this is what it says. Chapter 22, verses 12 through 15. This is Jesus. Look, I am coming soon. My reward is with me, and I will give to each person according to what they have done. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the first and the last, the beginning and the end. Blessed are those who wash their robes, that they may have the right to the tree of life and may go through the gates into the city. Yet, on the outside of those gates are the dogs, those who practice magic arts, the sexually immoral, the murderers, the idolaters, and everyone who loves and practices falsehood. Wow. In the same category as murderers, on the outside of the gates of heaven looking in, are those who mislead people while here on earth. That's how serious this is. John understands this and he warns against it. Now, if we are to say yes to God and we are to love and pursue God, what is God?
Love.
God is love, which means we should have love in our hearts. Even though man has never seen God, we give man a chance to see God in us by how we treat others, the kind of love and respect that we give others. That's really awesome. Do you know what it says? It says that there should be no reason to face any fear come Judgment Day if you have lived your life full of love. Now, when you breathe your last, when all of us breathe our last, we go into that courtroom. Some people will enter that courtroom scared to death. Those that choose love, those that recognize Jesus is my Lord and Savior, and I will live a life of love, get to go to Judgment Day with zero concerns. They are not in prison to fear whatsoever because they lived a life of love. God is love. We are to love everyone. We are to respect everyone, regardless of if it's reciprocated, right?
Yeah.
This is my question, my challenge for us. If you say you love God, I will challenge you and say, let me see how you treat your brothers. Let me see how you treat your friends, how you treat your neighbors, how you treat strangers, and how you treat your teammates, your classmates, your teachers, right? Show me how you treat the people God has put in your life, and I will tell you whether or not you truly love God. That's John's challenge for all of us. So as we go into this new week, what an amazing opportunity to show others what God's love looks like. We have one more chapter in the first book of John.